This is WCGR News. Your campus news starts now.
Coming up on WCGR News, we stopped by the KCC to see everyone's favorite furry friends, the Comfort Dogs.
And while we were there, we learned more about Mission Week through one of the organizations, the Voice of Care.
Stressed about applying to medical school? Meryl Pinotti dropped by to offer tips on the application process for students.
It's not spring break yet, but that doesn't mean that you can't partay.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Karina Kosmala.
And I'm Kayla McLeod. Welcome back and happy Thursday. If you wandered into the KCC on Monday, February 25th, you might have recognized something out of the ordinary. That's right, Comfort Dogs. The Voices of Care organization brought these dogs to Concordia to help students relieve stress and reduce anxiety. Kayla and Andrew spoke with Barb Granado, who is a part of the Voices of Care organization. Granado said that the names of the dogs are Hannah and Brutus, and they are both golden retrievers. Hannah is 7 years old, and Brutus is 4 years old.
So what our dogs are, they're the hands and feet of Jesus, and we simply offer a presence of love and support and compassion for the people we see.
If you are ever feeling overwhelmed and need to de-stress, check out the Voices of Care website at www.voiceofcare.org.
Man, I wish I could pet a dog right now.
Well, Fiona strolls through campus every now and then, so you could pet her. Each year, Concordia celebrates organizations who are making a difference around the world during Mission Week. To find out more about Mission Weeks, WCGR's own Colin Sugg and Paul Springer stopped by the KCC on Monday, February 25th and interviewed Director of Development, Lori Sullum of Voice of Care.
Hi, I'm Lori Solium. I'm the Director of Development of Voice of Care. And what we are is we're an organization, a ministry that equips churches to reach and serve people with disabilities. A very underserved community. About 90% of people with disabilities are not connected to a home church. And we figure that's a huge mission field to reach people with disabilities and their caregivers. We primarily do this in 5 different areas of ministry. We work with congregations to become inclusive and accessible. We reach out to facilities with Jesus Time Ministries. Schools are very receptive to our disability awareness days. We actually work with outdoor ministries to help them develop special needs programs and train their workers to be appropriate and effective. And we also train respite companion volunteers. Huge growing need for that.
Wow, it really sounds like they care. What a great organization. Among the 100 undergraduate programs at Concordia University, Chicago, there are degrees that can help students decide what career they want to pursue. It might be a long way before students get that dream job, and often students ask, what do I do after I graduate? When pursuing a job in the medical field, students can also face that roadblock. Graduate student Meryl Pinotti held a medical school application session this week.
She advised that the path to get to medical school is different for everyone, but it's not something to be worried about. She was a non-traditional student where she graduated, had a semester off, worked, and then attended medical school compared to traditional students who graduate and attend medical school right away.
However, a tip that students applying for medical school should consider is participating in independent studies, any projects or experiments that they took part in, and volunteer work. If students have questions regarding applying for medical school, Meryl Pinotti recommends to contact her. Wow, that sounds stressful.
Well, it's a good thing we had those Comfort Dogs on campus.
You know what else can relieve stress? A spring break party.
We take a look at CUC's College Life's pre-spring break party held in the Cougar Den. This party was a great way to get away from midterms and have some pre-weekend fun.
We had Cecilia Kahanik, Isaac Strand, and Arius Gatson head down to the pre-spring break party to take an in-depth look.
So this is an event hosted by College Life. We are having a pre-spring break party just to get everybody away from midterms for a little bit to enjoy some music, dancing, pizza, and some games. We're giving people a lot of opportunities to win prizes and just have a really good time.
Can't wait to see what College Life has planned for the rest of the semester. If you're interested in attending future College Life events, contact Jasmine Fox at crf_foxya@cuchicago.edu.
Well, that wraps up everything here at WCGR News, but before we sign off, we just want to remind everyone that you can follow us on Twitter and Facebook, as well as subscribe to our YouTube channel.
From all of us here at WCGR, have a great night.